Hey, good morning. Happy Saturday morning on this daylight savings time morning in the United States. Actually, I was corrected. It's not daylight savings times. Savings time begins. This is daylight savings time ends. So it ended early this morning in the United States. So I don't know how many people we'll have here because I think in Europe they have not changed the clock yet. I'm not sure, something like that. I don't know. Sarah was saying something like that in her live chat on Friday, in her coffee chat on Friday. So, hopefully we'll get some people in. So, welcome to anyone who is joining us this early Sunday morning to get stuff done, whether you're getting Nano, whether you're not getting Nano. Welcome, welcome. Also, anyone watching the replay, welcome as well. And this is I put in the description that it's kind of a nano version, just because it's November and a lot of us are doing nano. But if you're not doing nano and you're just here to get stuff done, we are here for you. So let me start the timer so I don't talk too much to y'all. And we will be doing 4 20-minute sprints for whatever you want to do. So if you are working, so let us know in the comments, please. What are you working on? Are you doing nano? Are you working on your nano project? Are you not doing nano and working on other stuff, whether it's writing related or personal related? It's all good. It's all good. And we will be doing 4 20-minute sprints where you can do that stuff. And then we will have 5 minute breaks for whatever you need to do, bio break, get coffee. I've got coffee on right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I have a very, very old 4 cup Mr. Coffee Maker. So it is noisy and it takes like literally like half an hour for that thing to, to make coffee. So, needless to say, when I move next year in January, I will be buying a nice brand new coffee maker. So, but for now, so I don't know if you all can hear it. It's pretty loud and it's not the most pleasant sound in the world, but hopefully it's going to be finishing very, very soon. It should be at the end. And so I am making coffee. And I will be working on my nano project. I am not doing a like book. I'm doing I'm not like writing a first draft. I'm doing revisions and rewrites for book 3 of my historical mystery series that is going to be launching next year. So I'm not doing word count, but I've got, like a scene, like a scene count, I guess you can call it. So I'm doing a certain number of scenes, and anyone who got Double Down Day yesterday, if you're in the HB Word Sprints Challenge group, if you're on YouTube, link is in the comments. If you want to join, it is a great group. We had our Double Down Day yesterday. So that was when you basically double your word count and or double, whatever you usually do, and try to reach that goal. It's kind of like a 1 day challenge, and I did pretty good. I got 13 scenes revised, but some of them were like just, like I needed to, check over just to kind of make sure that something's being done. And there were a couple there that were like series rewrites. So it was kind of a mix. So I was happy that I got that. So let's see who is in the chat with us today. So good morning, Brooke. Wonderful to see you here. And hello, Melissa. Hello, Alexandra. Love from Germany. Yes, love right back at you from the United States or wherever we all are. We changed the clock last weekend. Okay. So you changed the clock last weekend. Yeah. So now I think right. Yes, you're right. So now I think we're basically caught up. So this is a good thing. So I have parents who live in the Middle East. They live in Israel. So I know that, sometimes coordinating Time zones can be, international time zones can be like really challenging. Melissa says, "Yeah, I noticed that there were two different times on your posts." Oh, you know what, Melissa? That was my mistake because I set it for 9 a.m. When I set it in StreamYard, I set it for 9 a.m. and I forgot that because 9 a.m. Eastern time, but I forgot that StreamYard has it set for Central Time, which is my time zone. So that's why I had to go back in and change it to 8 a.m. my time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I do apologize for that. Brooke says it's my favorite night of the year. A little extra sleep. Yes, a little extra sleep unless you have animals. If you have pets, then you're probably not going to get very much sleep because for the pets, they're hungry when they're hungry. And, they don't know that, you get to sleep in an extra hour. So they're coming and bugging you an hour earlier, right? So I've seen a lot of memes about that because I have a lot of friends who have dogs and cats and things. Emily, hello. Ooh, good afternoon in Vienna. Beautiful. I so love it that we have an international group this morning. That is so awesome. I love that. Santos is working on NaNo. Wonderful. Book 3 in my small town romance series. That is awesome. That is wonderful. Good luck with that. Brooke says working on NaNo, hoping the sprint will get me to 20,000 goal. Wow, for the first week. That is terrific. Well, we are here to definitely help you along with that. So let me just get through all of the comments very quickly, and then we will get into the first sprint. Good morning, Diane. Melissa says, I got part 1 of my series done. Beautiful. And are very close to finishing part 2. Awesome. Awesome. That is terrific. Well, hopefully we can help you finish it with sprints. If not this morning, we've also got sprints later this afternoon. I'll tell you all about that later on. See, my coffee stopped. So now it's nice and quiet. Alexandra, I am doing an adult fairy tale. Oh, wonderful. For NaNo. That is lovely. And your coffee maker is making me feel like I can smell coffee brewing. Okay, so you can hear it. So you could hear it. Yeah, it's a little I'm trying to find like the most delicate way of putting it, but the noise that it makes is like not very subtle. Let's put that way, because it's old. Not because it's a coffee maker, because it's old. Emily, I'm writing a pro athlete romance for NaNo. That's wonderful. Something I normally don't write. That is so beautiful. And yes, that is one of the beautiful things about NaNo is you can totally get into, you can totally write something that you've never written before. Actually, book 1 of the historical mystery series that I am going to be launching next year, and what I'm working on also for NaNo, that actually started with 2013 NaNo. I started the draft for book 1 during 2013. Had never written historical fiction before, had never written a mystery before, but I love reading them. And so, I was just like, you know what, this is NaNo. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to do just something I've never done before. So NaNo is really wonderful for that. Diane says, I'm working on edits and rewrites of old ebooks. Wonderful. Well, you know what though, Diane, that's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do, because sometimes you got to go back to old stuff. Brooke says it was a great experience. Lots of good sprints. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad, Brooke. Yeah. It's double down days are terrific. They're wonderful. Hello, Jessica. Good morning. Diane says, I'll get back to my cozy trilogy in December. Yes. Well, sometimes you got to take a break, so wonderful. Carla. Hello, Carla. Good morning. Carla says, I'm working on those, 1667 words today for NaNo. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the NaNo word count just sometimes is so weird. It's like, 1667, it's like you can't round the number out, but hey, it's breaking it up and getting it done. That's what we're all about. Okay, let's get into sprint number 1 for the morning. We're going for 20 minutes. whatever you're doing, NaNoers, non-NaNoers, it is all good. We're here to support you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So that is the first sprint down. So let us know how you all did, if you got stuff done, if you were just, you know, giving breakfast to the kids, or not just, if you were giving breakfast to the kids or talking to your mother-in-law on the phone, that's all good too. That's getting things done. So let's put the timer here. I got one scene revised, which included some rewrites. So got some stuff done, which is always good. And did not pour myself coffee yet, but I will in the next sprint because we cannot go without coffee, especially not on a Sunday morning. So let's see. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. I'm working on Nano. Awesome. I'm stuck in my plot. So I plan to brainstorm for a little bit this morning. Beautiful. Wonderful. Well, hopefully you got some brainstorming done. And, it's all about making that slow and steady progress. So it's like we don't have to, we don't always have to know what's going to happen for the next 10 chapters, but even if we know what's going to happen with the next paragraph, that's good too. Hey, Ashley, having issues with my site not updating. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Hello, Facebook user, just got here. And if you want us to see, I'm not sure who that is. If you want us to see who you are, then let me put this up, this linky poo up. It is StreamYard.com/Facebook, giving Facebook permission, but Facebook can also be persnickety. So, so sometimes it's just that way. Hi, Pamela. Good morning. Late again. That's okay. Popping in, popping out whenever y'all want to come. I am happy to have you here. Dan says switch from Facebook to YouTube. Okay, cool. Yeah, because Facebook can get weird. Can get weird, and I've heard that lately. Also, it's kind of been getting a little weird. Yeah, I think I mentioned this on Friday, but I think that Facebook has been kind of really wanky ever since Mercury retrograde did its thing last month, and put everything that's connected to Facebook off. Did you all hear that Facebook is or has? I think it's already done that. It's changed its name, but not the Facebook itself, but like the umbrella company. I think it's changed its name. There was an article actually that was in Nick Stevenson's newsletter. Nick Stevenson is like one of the influencers of the indie author world. So he sent in his newsletter, he linked to an article that kind of talked a little bit about that as well. Emily says, no words, just water. Hey, that's okay. It's like we're just getting our engine started for a Sunday morning. Ashley, think I figured out my site issue. Great. And putting edits in from my beta readers. Wonderful. Beautiful. Alexandra 617. Awesome. First night in the foreign castle. Ooh. Done. Now the princess will meet her intended. Wonderful. Wonderful. Total plot progress there. I love it. Dan says morning journaling partially completed. Wonderful. Always good. Morning journaling. Melissa says 482. I've probably got another 400 to 500 words to finish this. Wonderful. That is awesome. Well, we are rooting for you, and hopefully next sprint you will get that done. Michelle says I made arrangements for lunch with family and did some thinking about my plot. Wonderful. That is great. Yes, it's sometimes like the thinking portion of it, is even more important than the actual writing, because and Sarah was saying this as well. I think in one of her Nano videos, when you start to think out the plot, talk out the plot, which I do a lot also. It's kind of once you're ready to start writing, it's like you know exactly what you're going to be writing, and so it can go faster. Hi, y'all. 369 words. Wonderful. And again, if anybody is on Facebook and wants us to see their name, you do have to give Facebook permission for that. This is the link. It's streamyard.com/Facebook. And, I know that, it's, you have to kind of refresh it, but it seems like StreamYard is maybe even being, or maybe it's Facebook it's probably Facebook being even pickier and like requiring that you do it even more often. That's what it seems like to me. Because it used to be, it's like you could go for at least a couple of times before you had to refresh it. But it seems like now every single time you have to refresh it. Book says 734 words. Cool. One more sprint and I should hit my goal. That is awesome. That is awesome. Then I'll do a little plot adjustment. Wonderful. Yes, plot adjustments, very important. Okay, let me just finish the comments and then we are going to get started with sprint number 2. Sandra, like pulling teeth, 73 words. I hear you. I hear you completely. It will get better. Yes, it will. It will get better. Absolutely. Sometimes the creativity just has to get warmed up. And coffee. Lots of coffee. Rebecca says hello and good morning. 377 words a sprint. That's beautiful. Thank you for running these. You are most welcome. I am very, very happy to be here with you all. God says interruptions galore. That's what happens sometimes. But managed 67 words. That's beautiful. 67 words you did not have before. And with interruptions, that is awesome. Jessica says, read over notes from yesterday, got 188 words. Wonderful. And yes, it is exciting, Melissa. Hello, Tammy. I just confirmed my identity was streamer. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy, for doing that. Hello, Facebook user. And before we get into sprint number 2, just one more time, because Facebook is persnickety. If you go to streamyard.com/Facebook, then we can, and give permission to Facebook to show us your name and your lovely face. If you've got it on your, avatar thingy, then we can see it. And that is wonderful. Okay, let's get into number 2. Second sprint for the morning, whatever you're doing, nano, non-nano, it is all good. We are here to support you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Okay, so we are halfway through, which is wonderful. I hope you all got a lot done. I got another scene down, and I actually just passed the mark of my because I'm not doing word count, then I'm doing like scene count. So in terms of like rewards and stuff like that, if anybody here is doing the Sarah's Preptober, she talks about doing rewards like every 10K words that you get done, kind of like medium sized rewards. So I'm doing it by scene count. And so I just passed like the second marker of scene count. So I get a medium prize, which is really cool, or a medium reward. So if you're doing that, then let us know what you're doing for your rewards when you reach the 10K, the 20K mark, and all that kind of stuff. I am doing. I love classic traditional mysteries. I love Agatha Christie. I've got all the Poirot books, but I don't have all the Miss Marple books. So those are my rewards. So I'm doing like a Miss Marple ebook for didn't start the timer. Okay, there we go. So I'm doing a Miss Marple ebook basically for each of those prizes. So now I have two because I passed the first mark um, during Double Down Day, and so now I've passed the second mark, and so I actually get two Miss Marple books. So I am super super happy about that, and I got my coffee. So got my coffee made. This is my kitty mug. So very cute. There we go. Very cute kitty mug. It's got all these kitties, and it's actually got all the labels on them too, so you know exactly which kitty it is. So I'm going to be like I'm toggling through a couple of mugs throughout. So I'm not doing my first line mug because it's kind of big, but I am doing first line trivia, and I forgot to do this on Friday, but I am going to do it today. So first we'll get through the comments, and then I will give that to you all. For those of you who are new to my sprints, what I love to do is first line trivia. So basically I read to you a first line from a famous book. Usually it's a classic book. And you try to guess what book it's from. And it's not a test. So if you don't know right off the bat, it's okay to Google it. And it's really just for fun. It's totally for fun. Okay. So let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of flipping through and seeing. Okay, so Facebook User says, I know what I have to write, but I can't figure out how to get from point C to point D now. Yes, yes. Well, you know what? And sometimes it's just about just starting to write, you know? And even just if you're doing like journaling kind of writing, and just kind of writing about, okay, here's point C, here's point D, and you're just kind of writing it through, then sometimes an idea will come up of how to start talking about point C to get to point D. So that might help. Diane says, pulled my daily tarot card, 10 of Pentacles, my fave. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, I did. I'm doing because the tarot, I love the tarot, but it's a little bit too woo for me. So I'm kind of more of an oracle person. So I'm doing every morning I'm pulling a card from the Goddess Guidance oracle cards. I don't have the deck here, but I'll try to get it during the next sprint so I can show you all what it looks like. They're really beautiful cards. And I pulled, I think her name, the way you pronounce her name is Pele. She's a Hawaiian goddess, I think. And her sign was Divine Passion. And the card said, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So lovely, lovely card. Hello, Renee. Good morning. Jumping in for the second half. That is cool. You are right on time. Whenever you jump in, you're always on time. Anybody who jumps in. Melissa, 530, and I'm finished part 2. That is awesome. Congratulations. I'm sorry, I'm not tech savvy enough to do what some of the other sprinters do, which is like get the confetti on and get the sound on and the cheering on. I'll figure that out though. I'll figure that out and I will do that in the future. Ashley says, finish my edits with my beta readers for now. Wonderful. Brooke says 601 words, awesome, and hit my goal. That is so cool. That is awesome. Alexandra says, oh, thank you. I just passed the 15K with my 608 words this sprint. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hey, that's a third of the way through Nano. That is excellent. And we are just at the end of week 1. So you are making awesome progress. Everybody's making wonderful progress. Everybody's making wonderful progress. Ashley says, I've never been here on a Sunday before. We're homesick from church today. Oh, I'm so sorry that y'all are sick. I hope you all feel better. I am sending you healing vibes. Emily, 88 words. Wonderful. Today's a horrible day. No, don't say that. 88 words is good. I lost my teddy, which I had such. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Emily. I'm sending you condolences and lots of love. Tammy, 369, the first round, 155 this time. I had a total of 12. Wow, 12,541 so far. That is cool. That is terrific. That is almost the third mark. You will get there. Renee says, yeah, I didn't miss first line trivia. No, you did not. And I'm just getting through the last of these comments, and then we'll do first line trivia. Alexandra, I love Agatha Christie too. Yeah, I have all the books in paper. Got them when I was younger for my birthday. And Christmases, yes. Most of mine are ebooks just because as I grow older, my vision for, seeing print books is not as great. My reward for each 10K written is an MP3 album, beautiful download from interesting new bands. Awesome, like the folk band I'm listening to right now. Very cool. That is a very cool reward. Very cool reward. And she says, that's why I always have my editor, go over outlines with me, right? I often get stuck, and she used to be a pro ghostwriter. So she always finds the plot holes and helps me fill the gaps. That is cool. That is cool. If you have an editor who will go over your outline like that, that is awesome. Okay, so before we get started on sprint number 3, first line trivia for you all. And this one has a character name in it, which I usually don't like, but it's just such a cool line. So let's see if you all can guess where this is from. Miss Brooke had that kind of beauty which seems to be thrown into relief by poor dress. Miss Brooke had that kind of beauty which seems to be thrown into relief by poor dress. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. So that's the line. Oh, don't know what happened there. Okay, so that's the line. If you can guess what it is, that's awesome. Again, Google it if you want to. Not a problem at all. This is not a test. It's just for fun. And I'll let you all know what it is after the sprint. So this is sprint number 3. Whatever you need to do, all the words, nanoing, non-nanoing, we are here for you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Great. So here we go. We're going into our last sprint. And I hope you all got stuff done. I got, I think, 2 scenes done at that time, but one of the scenes was just like one of the like a really short one. So that's the thing with kind of and that's one of the problems with doing, I think, a scene goal, because I've got scenes that are like really big rewrites where it's like I'm rewriting almost all the scene, and then I've got scenes that are like really short, or I just have to check something. So it's kind of uneven, but hopefully you all did better. And I promised you all that I would show you my oracle cards. So this is the Guidance oracle cards. They're really, really beautiful. And this is the card that I pulled this morning. So this is, yeah, let's see if I can get it over here. Yeah, so this is Pele. I think that's how they tell you how to pronounce it in the card. So it's Pele. Yeah, and as I said, she's sorry, guys. This is the divine passion. And then so it's got the, kind of the message up here, and then it's got the more detailed message here, and then it's got, of course, the booklet, which has even more details in there. So when you go into the booklet, it tells you the message of the goddess. It also tells you kind of some of the meanings. So it gives you more of a general overview of how you can apply the interpretation to you. And it also tells you a little bit about the goddess as well. So I really love these cards. I really like these cards. So, okay. So let's see what our comments are, and let's see if anybody got the first line trivia. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So Ashley says, I find it saves a ton of time because I don't have to rewrite so much after the rough draft is done. Yes. Yes. And Ashley's talking about, when she was talking before about how, I didn't put the timer on. She was talking before about how she has a awesome editor who goes over her outline as well. So yes, it definitely saves a lot of time. Yeah, if you kind of get the outline polished, it definitely saves time. Renee says, I don't know. That's okay, Renee. It's a classic book, so it's kind of one of these that maybe people read, maybe have not read. So Brooke says, heading outside for some fresh air. Fresh air is good. Fresh air is good. And hopefully there is nice fresh air where you are, because I know some parts of the country have been starting, I think, to even get snow. I think I had one of my Facebook friends talk about how she's getting snow. We are here still in Texas, in Northwest Texas. We are getting still summer weather. It's supposed to be 79 today, which is absolutely crazy. It's supposed to be in the 80s early next week. So, as you all can see, I'm wearing a sweatshirt here, but I love sweater weather. So, so I'm wearing the sweatshirt this morning, but it's going to come off, and the short sleeves are going to come on probably by the afternoon because it's going to be hot. And Tammy says, Middlemarch, George Eliot. Yes. Good. Yes, Tammy, that is exactly it. It is George Eliot's Middlemarch. If anybody has read that book, let us know. I have read the book. I read it for a master's class when I was doing English literature, but I also read it outside of the master's class. I love classic books. I love classic books. I'm one of these crazies who will read like Charles Dickens and Henry James and George Eliot and all those kind of people willingly, and not, have to be forced because I'm taking some kind of course. So, but yes, it is Middlemarch. Good morning, Better Days. So glad that you could join us. You are in time for our last sprint. How many sprints are there? There are usually 4 sprints. I do 4 sprints, and right now we're going into the last sprint of the morning. So we've got 4 Alexanders, 562 words. Awesome. And I need a break. I can understand that. Stayed up late yesterday and getting up early to write today is taking a toll on me. Oh, yeah, I totally get it. Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully we will see you later, Alexandra. And we do have more sprints coming up today. We've got Tracy up in the afternoon. Tracy is at, let me look at my schedule really quick. Sorry, y'all. I just have to, I've suddenly blanked out about when her time is. I think it's at, I want to say 5 o'clock in the afternoon. No, it's not 5 o'clock. I think it's at 4 o'clock. I believe it is at 4 o'clock. No, yeah, no. It's 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 2 o'clock Central Time. So that is Tracy for this afternoon. And then Monday, we've got Angela up at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. And then we have for night owl sprints on Monday, we've got Lisa up for 9 o'clock in the evening EST, 8 o'clock CST. So we've got sprints going all the time. Ashley says, oh, yeah. Oh, well, it's almost over, but hey, afternoon sprints and morning sprint. We've got sprints going on all the time. You're certainly welcome to join. And if you want to continue sprinting, there's replays. You can go into the HB Word Sprints group challenge and, just pick yourself a replay. I believe also that Shirley Crow, which is one of our writers in the group, she's got a Discord group, and I think they are doing a retreat where they are doing writing sprints on Discord. So you can check that out as well if you're on Discord. Melissa says 562 in part 3. Beautiful, wonderful, especially starting part 3. Amelie says 397. Excellent. Melissa says they're so beautiful. Yeah, they are beautiful, Melissa. Yeah. And I just got them off of Amazon. So Emily says, oh, I have the same Oracle deck. Oh, cool. That is awesome. Yeah, loving it. And you know what's funny? My business mentor just told me also, she said, I bought, you showed me that deck and I loved it, so I bought it. So, which was totally unexpected. Melissa says, I just got an ISIS deck. Yeah, but I haven't used it yet. Ooh, got to check that one out. Tammy says, we're just going to get through the comments and then we'll go into the last sprint. Tammy says 499. Wonderful. Carla says, reading and listening to Middlemarch for November. Excellent. Wonderful. Ashley says, what time is Tracy today? Yes, Tracy, right. Tracy, so as I said, she's 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and that's 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. So she is in the afternoon. Renee says, yes, 3 p.m. EST. Yes, thank you, Renee. Diane says, wishing I could smack MailChimp around a bit. Yes, yeah. Sometimes MailChimp needs a smack. So, yes, I actually use MailerLite, so which I really like, MailerLite. So, okay, going into our last 20-minute sprint for whatever you have to do. All the words, NaNoers, non-NaNoers, whatever you have to get done. We're here to support you, give you a thumbs up. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So we're done. We're done with sprints this morning. I forgot to put the banner on, so deep apologies for that. I did pretty good. I got 5 scenes and 1 chapter done. 5 scenes in 1 chapter. That was the chapter, the 5 scenes done for these morning sprints. And my goal, my scene goal, is about 3 to 4 a day. So I exceeded it by a little bit. So I'm very, very happy about that. So I hope you all got things done. Let us know in the comments what you did get done. And let's see. Rye, hello, Rye. Anyone know if someone is doing sprints either on here or YouTube between now and 3 o'clock? As far as I know, Rye, I don't think anyone in the challenge group is doing sprints between now and 3 o'clock, between now and Tracy's sprints. However, in I believe that you can, if you're in Sarah Cannon's Discord channel, then you can there's like a bot there that you can set and do sprints. Let me see if I can find her Discord channel, the link that you can join if you're not on her Discord channel. So let me see. And then also, yeah, it's Sarah Cannon's Coven, or it's Sarah Cannon's Coven. Let me see if I can. I'm not too sure how it works here with Discord, so I'm not sure if this is the exact link because I'm not super familiar with Discord, but let me put that in the chat just in case. And if anybody knows more about Discord than I do, then please feel free to jump in. And also there is, I think it's this one. There is also another channel on Discord. This is, I believe this one is, I think it's this one. Yes, I think it's this one. This is Shirley Crow's Discord channel. And I think that they are doing this weekend a retreat. And so they're having, throughout the day, they're having sprints. So let me put, I think this is the link. Again, if I totally got this wrong, I apologize. I am not a super familiar with Discord. I'm still trying to figure it out, but those are 2 places that you can check out. Tammy says, I've got to run. Thank you. You are most welcome, Tammy, if you're still with us. Melissa says, there was a post in the group, yeah, about 4 people hosting 6-hour sprint marathon on YouTube today. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Melissa. I did not see that. Melissa also says 306 got a little catching you to keep you from falling. Eye contact chemistry going on. Nice. Very, very nice. Rice says 229 words. Excellent. Diane says, thank you for hosting. You are most welcome. It helped me get through the morning. You are most welcome. And Diane is also a host of ours. Diane does, I believe, Tuesdays and Thursdays at, let me see if I can remember the time, at, I think it's 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. And so that's 2 o'clock Eastern time. I believe it, Diane, if you're still with us, and it's a different time, let me know for future reference. Oh, it's pronounced Ray. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ray. No, it's a beautiful spelling. It's a beautiful spelling. Thank you, Ray. Yes, for future reference, definitely. And says, Devin Cutting, yeah, not related to our breathings, keeps a daily playlist. Right, of live sprints. Yes, thank you, Diane. Yes. So also if you go into YouTube and you search, I think it's YouTube, you search for Devin Cutting, then you'll probably be able to find some sprints there as well. Yes, Diane says yes. It's 1 to 3 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's what I thought. Okay, 1 to 3 Central Standard Time, right? No, right. If I remember correctly. So, because you're Central Standard Time, I think. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Renee. So, yes, thank you everyone for joining me on this Sunday morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. all the words. And for Nano, who's ever doing Nano, I will be back on Friday afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. So have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend.